Hi, this is Digital Femme, and welcome to Digital Femme Live. Or if you are watching this in Overland PR, it totally relates. So I'll let you know why. I think I'm lately doing pop-up live streams. And what I mean by pop-up live stream, it's like pop-up stores. So I literally pop up on your social media feed. I don't really schedule my these live streams. And I know for marketers, that's like a bad thing because you want people to know. You want people to know when you're going to go live. But whatever, it is what it is. This is what I do. Now, today is South by Southwest Day 6. And as you know, we have an OVR ambassador called @Hexadized on Twitter. And he has been down there in Austin, Texas at South by Southwest since Friday, I think since Thursday, March 10th. And the reason why our OVR ambassador Hexadized is there is because he is actually he started the the South by Southwest OVR hashtag takeover for South by Southwest. Basically, we are literally, and by we I mean OVR the reality, has put South by Southwest Austin, Texas on the metaverse. And the reason why we say this is because literally the OVR the reality open augmented reality metaverse is ubiquitous. It means like literally OVR is all over the world. It's a digital layer that's over the physical location of the real world. And if you want to know more about it, you could follow us. I'll put more information about that towards the end, actually. I really want to get in touch with Hex because this is day 6 and I want to know all about his like today and all the stuff that he's doing. So let's bring him on.
You'll come on in a second. Hey, man.
Hi, Hex. How are you?
Living the dreams, bro, out here on the bridge. And yeah, it's exciting out here. We've got an artist standing here and he's ready. Excuse me. We just got done eating, so we are ready to go. And this is what it's all about right here, bringing the artist into everybody else's space. Welcome to South by, you know?
Exactly. Now, can you give me, how did you meet this artist?
So I was walking down the street and I saw this dude with a guitar and a speaker, and I said, "Hey, guitar man, where are you playing?" And he said, "I'm just gonna walk up to this park." And so we walked, and then that was it, you know. Listened to him play, listened to his story. I was like, "This is a good story. I love this story. I can imagine that other people would love this story too." And then he started actually playing the guitar, and I was like, "Holy crap, this guy's actually good." And so from there, it was just too easy. I said, "Hang on, I got to get a hold of Digital Femme. She's going to want to put you on." So, part of what we came down here for was to bring light to what the possibilities really are inside this new space. And so we recorded him, took some pictures, and I put him on an OVR land right at the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue in Austin. And so you could actually go check out that OVR land and hear like a little 10-second clip of his stuff. There's some other street artists in there as well, but you can tap his name and it'll take you to his Instagram and all that fun jazzy stuff. There's lots of things on OVR, lots of artists, but what's really cool is being able to get artists that are actually here. So we have all these artists from around the world that are also putting their stuff on OVR for South by Southwest. They can't make it here physically, but they can be here virtually, right? Or augmentedly. And so, but we can actually capture the moments that are happening live right here and then share these with the world. So if you're not at South by Southwest and you want to know what's going on, you can hop onto OVR and see all kinds of different things that are actually happening right here, right now.
That's amazing. Can you, who is this artist that you met? What's his name?
He is Alon. He is Alon Cooper and Cooper.guitar on Instagram, and he's the real deal. So what I really like about his story is he has some NFTs out there, okay, and I'll let him get into all that stuff, but he's still kind of getting his feet wet inside the space, and that's really cool. But he has some understanding of what's going on. But what's really, really cool is he is a teacher. He's a music teacher. And so when you go and actually look at what he's doing and you kind of search like his videos and stuff like that, he's got a whole, I don't know if it's a class or a school, but that's really kind of what he's been doing is teaching. So I'm excited.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, so, but yeah,
I think we
where is
lost
he?
him.
He should
I
be around here somewhere.
I
I think he's still here.
I think we lost him. There he is. He's on. Ready? Let's bring him on now.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Yay, you're
Hey,
ready. Hi, Alon.
how's everybody?
Good. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for coming on to this live stream. I love how Hex is making a lot of friends, and he's bringing all his connections onto this live stream, and hopefully onto the OVR metaverse. Um, Tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, are you an Austinite?
Sure. So yes, as you can see, I'm in Austin right now. Look at this beautiful weather in March. It's pretty amazing. And basically, I am originally from Israel. I've lived the past few years. I'm a musician, and as Hack says, my business is that I run a business of online courses teaching guitar, harmonica, piano, and this like I've been doing that for 7 years, and was able to grow that to over 100,000 students. So that's the way I make my living. But the real thing above everything is that I'm a musician and I want to get my songs out, and I have a bunch of songs already out. And basically this year I said, right, let's go all in on it. Let's release a new song every month. So let's make it happen. And up until a couple of months ago, I was living in Amsterdam, which is a place I really, really like. Very beautiful city. Have you been?
No, I've lived in Europe though. I lived in Frankfurt for 3 years, but never made it to Amsterdam, where
Not
apparently
far away.
Skittles is abundant.
Right. Yes, yes. It's not far away from there as well. But anyway, so I was there, and my visa only allowed me to stay there 3 months at a time. And the last time I was there, I was really counting on the fact that they would give me an artist visa and I could extend my plans there. And I got a band together. We had some shows set up. It was all ready to go. And in the last day of my visa, I had a meeting at the immigration office. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. And I'm going to, like, all my life plans were about Amsterdam. And then I go there to the meeting, and basically the guy told me, you're not big enough. I cannot give you this artist visa. And so that was like quite a slap in the face for my plans, because all of my life plans were like in Amsterdam. And that was just 5 months ago. So basically the next day I already had to leave the Netherlands and took myself to my parents' house, had to figure stuff out again, and had to like think, where do I want to go from here? And one of my Dutch friends, actually, he told me, you're doing music, you have the music business thing, why don't you go to a music hub in the US and do your thing over there? And basically, just at that moment, I was like, I know a place, because I used to live in Austin for one summer, like 7 years ago. So I was like, shit, I know a place. And like somehow everything worked out. My visa to come here, everything worked out. 3 weeks later, I was here, and just like since I arrived, I've been on a creative run. We're making a new song every month, just about to release 2 new songs, and just very grateful. For me, it's still unreal that I got to like be here and get the opportunity, because this is really such an amazing music hub and so many musicians, and I feel like it's a chance of once in a lifetime to get this music
Absolutely.
out.
Absolutely. I love your story. And now I know why Hex wanted you to come on. I love that, it's always about the journey. And sometimes what we want and what we plan in life, there are other things that our higher self knows where we need to be. So the human Alon Cooper wants this, but your higher self, your true self, already knows exactly what your desires are, and it's going to lead you. So the fact that Amsterdam did not give you that musician visa or that artist visa, that was absolutely one of those things where when one door closes, the right door opens for you. And
100%.
honestly, there are more doors opening for you in a huge way, because you met Exodise, you were meant to meet him, and now your music and your brand will be in the metaverse.
I'm excited, and I really relate to what you say, because it's true. Just coming here, I'm like, this is also such a much better place, also because the music I do, It's something that has a lot more audience in a place like this. The music is very happy and sunshiny. It's somewhere between Jack Johnson and John Mayer, and it's just like this is the right place to do that kind of stuff. Amsterdam is great, but here is a much bigger audience. The weather is right for this kind of stuff, and like let's play it out for the people. So
Absolutely. Now I'm gonna ask Hex. When you saw him at a park somewhere with his guitar and he played for you, what was your initial thoughts about his style of music? Because you're like jazz, like you're like jazzy, right? And harmonica
I
and so
I
many things.
related. So funny story. The guy is so cool. This guy is so cool. He said, I actually have a spare guitar in my bag. I said, no, you don't. He said, yeah, I do. And so last night on 6th Street, he drugged me out there. He's like, hey, I'm going to go play on 6th Street whether you want to or not. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go take videos of you. And then he's sitting there playing. He's like, this would sound better if there was somebody playing the other guitar. And I was like, oh, I guess what you're trying to say is you want
You're
me
gonna
to.
jam. Did you
Right.
guys jam?
We did right there on 6th Street. It was glorious.
Oh, Alon, you know what? I was in touch with Hex before he went to Austin, and I said to him, he has a beautiful voice and he can play the guitar. I said, Hex, you need to take your guitar with you. And for some reason he didn't. And then 2 nights ago he said, well, you know what? I wish I did take my guitar with me. And I love what the universe did. And I said, Hex, any band that you're going to meet with, they always have an extra guitar. But the thing is, you're a lone person with an extra guitar. How cool is that? Right?
exactly.
Now, Alon, I went to your Instagram and you have a new song. You created a new song, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago?
I recorded 2 new songs that I've written. I've written them over the past 2 months, and I've just recorded them in the studio last Saturday. And all week long, I was busy like on the computer, like editing and finishing the production, and getting some more musicians to play on them. Like I got hired a bunch of really good Austin musicians, a fiddle player, a trumpet player. Keyboard player, and now I just sent it to a final mix in Brazil actually, and the song is going to be on Spotify next week. So
Okay, we'll definitely help promote that. How long are you going
thank
to
you.
be in Austin in ATX? Are you going to make ATX your home for now?
I think so. So basically, in the summer, there's a good chance that I will go back to Amsterdam for about 2 months. Again, because of visa issues, that I will need to leave the States and then come back. And Amsterdam is my place of choice for the summers. But basically, I'm renting out an apartment here with a year contract, and I want to make this my home. It feels right. It just feels right. So
Okay, you're in luck actually because I have really good friends in Austin, Texas. Like I have
that's
one of my
awesome.
clients and she's a real estate client who Hex is going to meet either tomorrow or Friday. And then I have a buddy that used to be my roommate back in Texas, Sammy. And then there's also, oh my God, I'll definitely connect you with them. I know you're
I'll be
making
happy
your
to.
own
Thank you.
friends as well, but hey, let's do it. What are your plans this afternoon or this evening?
Well, basically, as you can see, we're right here on Fluger, the pedestrian bridge, and there is someone playing, but he's been playing for a few hours. So when he's going to leave, I think we're going to play here, or we're just going to go to Zilker Park and play over there. And later tonight, we're probably going to be playing on 6th Street and just like getting the word out and meeting people and jamming.
So, by we meaning you and Hex? You and
Yep,
Hex will be playing. Can we make that a live stream? Can we make this happen?
I think so.
I don't
Why
know how
not?
you're gonna do it. Do you guys have a selfie? Do you have like a stand? Because like I don't know how you're gonna
I
like
do.
hold.
I do actually have a stand. Yeah, the only thing we need to figure out is just that I have like 8% battery right now, but I got the charger. We will figure stuff out.
Okay, yeah. Hex knows where all the outlets are. Hex
Yes.
knows where all the ATX outlets are. He's already been there for 5 days, 6 days, so he scouted them out. That's very, very important. You know what?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say? I don't want to keep you guys because you do have 8% battery. We need you to get that charged, and we need you to. You guys ate already, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, do you have anything to say? Like, do you know what time you're going to be, like, I don't know, jamming?
Well, we are in sunset time. We are 100% going to be either on the pedestrian bridge or on Zilker Park, and they're both like 10 minutes walk from each other. So you can hit us up and we will let you know.
Okay.
Either on Instagram, on my Instagram is cooper.guitar, or you can hit Hex on Hexidize. And we would love to meet you guys. And
Definitely.
thank you so much for the time and the stage. That was like really felt God sent that I'm just like walking on the freaking street and Hex is like, hey dude, like where are you going with those guitars? I'm like, the universe I trust, you know?
Absolutely, 100%, 100%. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Hex, I will be in touch with Hex for when you guys will be jamming later on tonight, and then we'll see if we can live stream that. But thank you so much. If you're listening, please follow Alon Cooper at Twitter at Cooper_guitar, and you can also follow Hexidized. Where is he? I don't know where that banner is. But you can also please follow at OVR The Reality, because right now we are literally taking over South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. We're putting them in the metaverse. There are portals to the metaverse in Austin, and two main portals are Sabine and East 6th Street, and Red River and East 6th Street. So download the app on Android or iOS, and just, I don't know, follow OVR The Reality, because you will see links for portals into the metaverse, and you will get to meet musicians and their
Thank you
augmented
so much.
reality creations, right? So thank you so much. Hex, Alon, I'll see you later.
Thank you very much, Carmen. Have a good one.
You too. Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye.
Bye. Well, there you go. I really appreciate Hexadized on behalf of the OVR community and the team. We are so thankful that Hexadized is down in Austin, Texas, and literally he is onboarding people onto the OVR metaverse. And I need to mention, it's not just Hexadized, it's actually a community of members. There is Overlandlord. Overlandlord was kind enough to share some of his overlands. So that the artists and musicians can go on. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and we are going to have a St. Patrick's party. I believe it's on Sabine and East 6th Street. Please follow out OVR The Reality so to know exactly where it is, because you will see the links. And Defiant Streets and Who is Karma Head and Dream Collab, they are having something for St. Patrick's Day. I think there might be even an NFT drop. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure about that. And what else is happening? There are other things happening today. Please follow at OVR The Reality on Twitter, and you will see those links. You can also follow at Hexadize, because he is our main man out and about in Austin, Texas during South by Southwest. And he is sending links to where the augmented reality experiences for musicians and artists can be found on, like, literally in Austin, Texas. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is Digital Fam talking about? Guys, you've heard about the metaverse, Facebook's Meta. Forget about Facebook. OVR The Reality has an open augmented reality platform over the real world. Literally, it's a spatial layer that interacts with the physical layer wherever you are at. Now, you might say, but I'm not in Austin, Texas. How am I going to experience it? You don't need to be. The beauty about OVR The Reality is you just have to download their app, and you can access the augmented reality experience from anywhere remotely. Now, we also have somebody, I forgot his name. I think it's non-fungible. He's also part of the Pineapple Gang. And he just did a shout out and his first impressions of OVR. And I will put the link somewhere on OVR The Reality to that first impression thing. But please download the OVR The Reality app, and follow OVR The Reality and at Hexadize, so you will get the URL portals into the metaverse that's literally in South by Southwest, Austin, Texas. Okay, so if you are on YouTube or you are on Twitch, wherever you are seeing this, don't forget to give this a like and a follow and subscribe to the YouTube channels that this is streamed on. I think it's on Overland and my Digital Fam. I'm really not sure. But do subscribe to the videos, because really, I'm really bullish about OVR. If you don't know my backstory, I have been in a metaverse Second Life since 2005. And I was like so full on blown about the digital economy and the metaverse economy. You can create content, you can sell your content and buy real estate, just like Decentraland and Sandbox. That's what I did in Second Life. But I attended my first augmented reality conference in Frankfurt in 2009. And after that, I was like blown about the possibilities of the future. I just was waiting for a company or somebody to create an augmented reality platform that we can create content like you can do in Second Life, but on the real world using augmented reality. So from 2009 till 2021, I've met OVR on Twitter. And after that, I just had to be part of it. And yes, I do have overlands. If you want to know, please go to the ovr.ai website. Oh Lord, I gotta find it. Da, 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 da. So I'm using the Melon app actually, and I have all these like things created. And obviously I don't have the OVR website. Well, you know what? Let's just do that. Let's just do that right now. Just go to ovr.ai. As simple as that. Okay? Anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow and subscribe. Bye-bye.